the singing chef. Let me make you sing and your taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah. Okay, guys, hello. Welcome to the Singing Chef Show, and I'm Eon John, your singing chef. And guess what? I got a little pal here. So a friend just dropped by, and I said, you know what? Can you just come on the show, please? Because I get kind of lonely doing everything by myself. Okay, now today, Ma's gonna help me, right? Now he's learning how to cook, but that's good. But I reckon he probably can cook some things like, you know, bad. Right? Actually, Marlon, can you cook?
A little.
So will you learn from your mother, or?
I went Guyanese years ago, but half of the things I forgot.
Oh, okay. And what's your favorite thing?
I love fried rice.
Fried rice.
I love chow mein as well.
Okay.
Even sometimes chow mein and salt alone does it for me.
Chow mein and what?
Chow mein and salt. Hi Veronica. We're famous with chow mein and salt. But I'm very happy
okay,
to be
no,
here.
explain this. Explain. What do you mean chow mein and salt?
No, sometimes you're just hungry, you're unable to do anything. You just cook chow mein and throw salt
What?
in it. Like, yeah. But I'm happy that
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't believe I just heard that.
Yeah, so we're going to learn something today. We're going to see all that you can throw into make it a little spicy.
I'm getting to know you better. Anyway, listen, today, right, we're doing Guyanese Cowboy stew. Yes. We got pinto beans, which is the same as, you know, when you get those cans of, what do you call it? The cans of, yeah, no, not red kidney beans. It's a cans of like, you know, the big beans in the can and things like that. This is what they use, right? It's a lesser form, but it's the same family, right? So we're gonna mix that with all the stuff like cassava. They usually use potato for the air ones, but this is the Guyanese Cowboy stew. We got edo, we got cassava, we got like one bit of sweet potato there, onions, carrots. Of course, we got big leaf thyme and celery, which goes absolutely perfectly in this. And then I've got like my stuff to actually season the pork. I'm going to do the pork, but at the same time as I'm going on and explaining to you what I'm doing, Marlon, quite lovely, you know, he's volunteered to help us with the vegetables at least, right? Okay, we got to peel the first thing is do is peel if you peeled the carrots and the sweet potato with that, and then I'm going to continue. I'm going to show start with our pork here, because I gotta render off this pork to get the fat away from it, so that it's really nice, right? Okay. So here we go. That's all yours. So thank you very much, Marlon. Okay, let me just turn this on. And I got my Dutchie pot. This thing look new, but it's old. I'm telling you, you have no idea what I had to go through to actually get this off for somebody. Beautiful. Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to the East Coast, my beast to the eastern shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I to the hinterlands from the Quarantino. Right. How's it going there?
Really nice.
Well, you using that potato peeler? No, don't take just the skin. Don't start chopping off the meat, man. We need that for the stew.
We're not getting accustomed to this.
We're getting. It's nice, isn't it? It's a nice feeling, right? Okay. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna get this. That's heating up there. You see, you see on this fire here. Look, you see a nice hot fire there. Right. So what we're gonna do is we need to chop this up. Do the sweet potato. Gonna do it. Do the sweet potato as well.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, I know. Forgive me. Yes, right. And I want these chunks. And what we're gonna do is put a little bit of oil in there, tiny bit of oil. And you're gonna see all that fat is gonna render off, and that's what's gonna give this cowboy stew, Guyanese cowboy stew, real flavor, boy. Real flavor. Right. See? All that. Yes, beautiful. How's it going there with the sweet potato? You're going good. Okay. You're right. So here, you see down there, we can put it in the compost. See, if you press that thing there, you see it opens up. You can throw that in there, and then cut the edo in half, and then you can peel that as well. But you can throw that away so you got space, right? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we need to get this, all these little pieces. Some of it still have bone, you know, because I always, even when I get like nice pork chops and stuff like that from the butcher, I always want to make sure it's got bone on it, because the meat sweetest, closest to the bone is the sweetest always, right? And that's why I know I'm guaranteed that this thing will be really nice and sweet. And you see how we just letting it render off. And what all that does is cooks the fat and turns it, it clarifies it, so it turns it into something that's, you know, much more tasty and digestible, right? Look at that. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's get that in there. Let me just, right. Because this is the soul. Look, look, you see how that's cooking off sexy, sexy? Oh yes, I'm loving it, right? And while that's doing that, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to put some of the spices in there, and I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing. But this is an exciting way. This is how you put the excitement into cooking. Not excitement, it's necessity actually. Just you're doing something, you make sure that it always tastes good. Right. Right. How you doing with the edo? It's different than using a knife, right?
Very much.
Okay. So here we go, here we go. And you notice how these turning out into lovely cubes? That's, you see how it's getting firm? You see how that beautiful meat that's in there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, wow. And it's just doing a beautiful job there. You know, these iron pots are like, it really reminds me like the old days. My grandmother, I think everybody's grandmother had an iron pot. It used to be called a Dutchy pot, and it used to be bigger than that. So for me to actually get a hold of like one that's old like this, I'm telling you, look at the way it's cooked things. You know, you can't cook a curry better than in a canary or karahi. And I'm telling you, when you're doing your stews, you want a Dutchy pot. You see how that's bringing that pork back up, rendering out the fat, making it to nice firm pieces of meat there. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the garlic ready. And soon as Marlon is finished clearing up, looking good, looking good. Do that, right? What we're going to do is can you can you peel the plantain, right? And once it cooks, be careful. That knife is real sharp, real sharp, right? You peel the plantain. Nice, nice, nice. But I want it in chunks. I'm going to show what kind of chunks, because I want everything to cook, right? Half, and then like that, and then the chunks are like this, right? Okay. So that's good, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my garlic ready for this baby. Okay. Probably. Right? I remember this is Guyanese Cowboy stew. So nobody got no time. You gotta tend to the herd. You gotta get yourself, actually you gotta work hard, but take enough time to actually make sure that you get some rest, right? So what you do is like no time for niceties. So everything is rough cut, right? Everything is rough cut. Very nice. Put that in this bowl here, because we're gonna use it in a second, right? Right. All right. Remember, everything going in the same thing, so it don't really matter. Okay. We're gonna do our little cut here. Onions. I'm gonna show Marlon how to do this. It's a way to cut without making your eyes water. But actually, what I want you to do is, could you cut up the both of them. Chop off the bad ends first. Yeah, don't, not towards yourself. Here, I'll show. Yeah, everything away from yourself, right? Yeah. Make it a rule so that you don't make mistake when you're in the kitchen. Okay, that's it. And throw that away. Throw that away, right? Cut off all the bad ends, throw it away. And I'm gonna get the onions ready. Boy, this is turning into something nice, you know. I notice how it's creating its own kind of like oil and juice. That's where you want your. Okay, these ones you want to chop up same, almost similar size, a little bit bigger. So just like waywardly cut it up like this, because I want the chunks to stand out in the food. About that size, right?
Yeah.
You do the rest of it like that. Yeah. Yeah, going hard. This is gonna be so good. I can already smell the way. Can you smell it? Can you smell it, Robbie? You see how this thing smells? It's coming off of that. Oh yeah. Loving it. Is it? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's good chunks there. You're getting good chunks in there. Put it in the bowl. Put it in the bowl with the plantain, just so we can throw all them in at the same time. Right. Okay. Lovely. Right. The carrots we need. Oh yeah, do that one first, and then the carrots we need some big chunks. Right. Nah, it needs another onion, man. I could smell it already. It needs another onion. Right. We're gonna do our safe onion. You guys have seen lots of times on the show where you leave the eye on. Right. Really important. This is a lot of stuff to actually think about. But when you're in kitchen, it's a bit like flying a plane. Okay. You gotta pay attention to everything that's going on to make sure that you get everybody right back there and the meal's good and everybody's safe. Okay. Here we go. Right. Oh, Marlon, that is exemplary cutting. It is. Look, he's doing exactly what I asked him. I know. It's like I tell him I do something and it's exactly right. Oh my gosh. I bet you weren't one of those that paid attention in school, were you? No. Right. You see, it's happened after a lot of weeks. Okay, right, okay. I'm just putting some, this is cumin and pork, right? I got some dried small leaf thyme that's going in there. I want to get this baby going, right? I got paprika and I got 2 whole wiri peppers. I'm not going to bust them because I don't want to make the sauce up because remember, children might be eating this, right? I have my lovely celery and big leaf thyme. Got it going because the big leaf thyme, remember it's a sage, so it actually with pork, it actually, that's nice. It actually acts almost like oregano, right? And like I'm saying, everything is a rough cut, right? That's great, right? Okay, here it goes in. Right, I don't have anything else that I have to, and you see how lovely everything's been rendered off. All the fat's gone back into that pork, right? I'm just gonna add a little water, right? Now it's time to start our stew. Jess, can you just get some water for me, please? Because we're gonna need more water for this. I wanna bring this right up, right? So we already done our things. Oh yeah, we'll throw the beans in there. It's gonna make a nice sauce, right? There's the beans. Then we're gonna put, sorry about that one that we lost. This is Marlon's creation in there. And you see how we're gonna mix it all together. Look how nice that looks, right? But imagine when this is all steamed through with the pork and oh. Just bad, bad, bad. Just like bad as in good. Everything together. You see, look how nice that looks. Right? And then we're going to add a little bit more of this cumin. Because I'm telling you, cumin and pork are meant for each other. Right? Remember, this is a Guyanese cowboy stew. Because remember all those guys in Region 10 with all those buffalo and things like that going on out there? This is the kind of thing you can do. You can do this with beef as well. You can, there's all sorts of ways that you can actually do this. But this is going to be what you call a real healthy stew. Yeah, so we put our beef stock in there. I'm just going to make sure that everything is taken out. And then we're going to just cover it. Oops. Right? We're going to get that going. Okay.
Singing chef, we gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you up about the hinterlands from the Quarantino River.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's all underneath. I just need to do a little tasting. I just want to make sure you got enough salt because it's got to taste a certain way. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, Marlon, tell me what you think.
Don't taste no salt.
No. But what do you think about the actual flavor? It's not about salt.
It tastes a bit like curry to me.
It tastes like curry to you?
A little.
We're gonna train you up.
You're right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So it's all got the basis here. That's good. Right. So we're gonna cover this and we're gonna let this come up and really start to cook. Okay. So we need two other things for in here. Okay, we're not going to be using those. Not those, but okay. Well, let's do those two pieces. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put some cassava in there, right? You know how to peel cassava, right? Where you just do like a little thing like this, right? And then you see that? Mm-hmm. Right now, someone had to remind me, like a friend of mine had to remind me, this is years ago, about how you peel cassava, because this way you don't waste anything, and also you spend it's you don't waste anything, and also you get actually almost like there's like a perfect knot underneath there, right? Do you maybe I should get you a smaller knife because this
definitely because I'm looking.
It looks dangerous, right? Okay, I'll do it. I'm just showing you, right? I'll do this.
Because in my mind I'm thinking turn the knife away from me and all of these things.
Right. No. Exactly. This is real bush cooking. Here, right? This is the bush cooking, but that's why I left this for later on, right? Right, and you take off. And a lot of times it just peels off. You don't have to go through this. Right? Okay. That's all a little bit there. Okay. Okay. And that's how you peel cassava, right? I'm going to leave it for you to cut up in chunks, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's go through that ordeal again. Leave that to the side. I'll show you. That one is we just chop off the kernels from the side, but you don't need to cook corn that long. That's why we could leave those for later on. Mm-hmm. So we got our Guyanese cowboy stew doing there, but I can't wait to taste that. Okay, and it's not a curry; it's a stew. And in France they'll say it's a dub.
Some of the spices.
Yeah, it's the spices that remind you. It's exactly the same. Yeah. But do you know that in Moroccan cooking, they use the same spices as they do in Indian cooking, and like all the cloves and the cumin and the things like that. So it's international. It's a very subtle difference whether it comes out like a dark green curry or a red curry or just a stew.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're cooking your entire life?
Huh?
You're cooking your entire life?
Yeah. Because I grew up in restaurants.
Okay.
I grew up in a restaurant. My mom had 2 restaurants. She wrote 2 cookbooks. And she had her own TV show. Isn't that funny that I'm doing this now? I think she'd be really laughing because I was so embarrassed by my mom doing the television. She's so Western, you know, so Guyanese. And like, she don't really care if anything match. She just, the pot there, and then you just got plate. She cover it with the plate and then tell somebody, take the pot, take the cover away. How we go? Mommy, that's for that, you know, because you know when you're growing up first generation, everything embarrasses you. But it's a thing that I'm most proud about my mother. She never, and also she always used to eat with her hands. She was like from number 5, Barbies. Yeah, she just used to say that. And there's this one time she was there. They had Angela Davis, Jesse Jackson, who was running for president. She had all these really huge influential friends because she used to mix Guyanese cooking really with Southern cooking. And they, you know, I remember her going out to meet them, and she just went up with a bowl. And no, I'd be like, Mommy, just use a spoon. Right? You know, because we always embarrass about our parents, you know, right? And I said, Mommy, just use a spoon. You know, Mommy went out there and she just started straight away because Mommy looked at us and she just grabbed the thing and she started eating by the hands. And then I remember Jesse Jackson saying to her, oh, Mrs. Yvonne, that's really, you know, I've been to a lot of places in Africa and all this kind of stuff. She says, and I've never had the opportunity. Can you show me how you do that? Because, right? And within 5 minutes, she had Angela Davis, Jesse Jackson, Andrew Young, like I'm talking real, all of them trying to eat with their hands, the same food. You know, and it's funny, they came up to the same conclusion that it does taste better when you eat with your hand. It's a whole different experience. Right. It's like, it's a completely different color, you know, experience, you know, with eating. Right, this one is nice and young, no spine. Okay, so I'm going to let you chop that one up. Here, you can use the hatchet. Yeah? Yeah. Don't get frightened. Don't get frightened. Super excited. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's get this thing off there. Yeah, what you have to do it. Yeah, exactly. Use the weight. Use the weight of it. Bam. See? And actually, when using the bigger blades, the blade is that much further away from you. Right. So all I'm going to do is just cut to the side here and get all the kernels off here, and that is going to go into my stew at the same time as the cassava. Wonderful. Right. So I think, Marin, that we are to the end of actually cooking our stew, and then all we have to do is wait another sort of 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'd leave it 30 minutes to tell you the truth. After we add this, we're going to count 30 minutes, and then we'll be back to taste up. Oh, cool. Are you going to tell me if it tastes like a curry? Huh? And get some in the box to carry home too. Of course. Guyanese thing, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but see, it's like when you have a party, right? And Guyanese, when they show up, what do they do, right? Guyanese, it's like, even if, like, because, you know, you don't even prepare for them, like, they won't carry the food. Exactly. But you have to know this about Guyanese, right? You can say, oh, well, I don't have any containers. They're going to be one of them. They'll reach in the back, oh, yeah, I have a few. My mom always said to me, it's when you're going out, right, always put a black plastic bag in your pocket. Right, yes, I know. Oh, gosh. It's just, yeah, you can put it in. I know, it's like, seriously, if you got Guyanese coming around, they're taking the food away, right? After we put everything as well. Yeah. Right, so we're going to let this really, really cook down, right? And I'm sure, perfect. You'll see the difference once it goes through, right? We just have to let that cook, right? But for persons who might think this look like a bit like soup because of the provision, what's the difference? Because what's going to happen is the cassava and the sweet potato and the edo is going to thicken it a little bit, and then once I get near the end, I'm going to add a little bit of water and cornstarch right? So you are getting it. You're getting it's like a soup, but in France it's called a daube. It's like in between a soup and a stew, right? But the thing is, you don't need to eat it with anything because all your carbs, everything is in the same thing. Like it's proper one pot. You understand what I mean? So what you probably do with this is, if you want to, you probably have like a piece of bread to mop it up.
Okay.
But you don't have it with rice or anything like that because it's got
build your back or anything?
Of course, it's gonna build your back. Everything in Ghana. Because actually, this is not this. I mean, we usually make fun of it, but actually, it does because you don't get cassava, you don't get sweet potato, the plantain. You don't, even like the pork, and stuff like that. They're grass fed. They just run around the place. You don't get more so like pure than this. If you're just doing it naturally, not commercially, right? And we're getting all this almost like the superfood version of all these different things. And you put them together, it is a superfood anyway.
Definitely.
Right? And if you put in like these soft carbs, which I call them soft carbs, because potato, just normal potato, it's got all sorts of stuff. If you're hypoglycemic, all this kind of stuff that you use. But always sweet potato or yams or everything like that, perfect for you. Slow release. This is what kept people alive, working the cane fields and things like that. Right? And one dish that we do, MetMG, right? All that they needed from that was those slow carbs, which will keep them alive a whole day. You just have like a little bit of that the day before, just stay in your body. Yes. Right? And it don't make you fat, it just makes you stronger. Right? Of course. Yes!
Well, the good thing is the ingredients are commonplace. You can find them around.
Right. You don't have to work too hard to go wrong. And, actually, can you pinch off a little bit of Marmite pork there for me? Yeah, I will just put it in there because I need that little bit of flavor there, right? We'll just put the whole thing in.
Just like the company state.
Yeah. It's gonna go in. But you see all this? Look at this. And then, imagine in another half an hour we're gonna have just the most.
Like a technique.
Yeah. Because what you do, you see the tops? You see the stuff that's here? This is how you make it food. I'll show you. That's funny that you're picking up on stuff. You see, you're natural. Look, see, once you take that off, you're not getting rid of flavor. What you're doing is getting rid of the cloudiness because the impurities, they're not impurities, but it's just anything that's
fat or so.
Yeah, it's just little things, and once you get rid of that, then it makes your soup clearer and just more concentrated, and it cooks the stuff. So that's why you have to kind of take that off the top.
I always thought that was the spice of it.
No, it's not. It's not. This is there's lots of myths about that. But and actually, even those people that grow up learning that, when they really start to cook, because you want your broth to be as clear as possible.
Okay.
Right, and then what you wanted to do is you want to cook all the goodness. You don't want to cook anything that's little not there, right? So as it produces this, you can just take. You don't have to take all of it off. It doesn't matter. Right, but that makes it. That goes from making like a stew that tastes they're all right to like really, really superior. Right.
So when I'm home and I want to get a nice smell coming out of my food and to ensure that it tastes good, I would throw like cashew and a little essence just so I can get some smell coming out, because they say when you smell the pot it tastes good.
Yeah, but you don't need to go to it if you just put the right things. Come on, man. All right. We don't. When food is good, ingredients is good, you don't have to make anything up in this country. Seriously, the reason why we go through, in other places we go through and we have to learn so many techniques is because the ingredients. A lot of times, the ingredients aren't this good. I just picked that up from Border Market. All of that from Border Market, and it's gonna be absolutely terrific. And you see how nice and clear it's already, and just pushing out the things that tells me please take away. So we're gonna let this let it cook, and then we'll be back.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Pomeranian River, the East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City.
Okay, guys. So what do we need to do? Like, look at our stew. You gotta come in and see the stew. Come in and see the stew. Come in and see the stew. Look, right? We got everything in there. You see how lovely that cooked down. Remember, it was up here. As long as it goes down about an inch, that's what we want. So we know everything, and everything is soft. Look, press that, soft. Press some of the big, you see everything's soft, right? So our stew is actually ready to be served. But it's not finished. What we got to do now is give it like a little bit of a glaze, and I'll show you what you do, right? We're going to give it glaze and color. Yeah. Okay, right. So what we're doing now is, can you DC this one? Chop it in half and you DC that, because that's going to add to the color. But we need to add that color to here because that got cooked a little bit, right? And in the meanwhile, I'm going to just do like half a teaspoon of corn flour. When you're doing it, do it with the back of the knife. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks. Okay, right. Just do a little bit of that. And that's going to thicken, but it also adds a little bit of glaze to it. Very nice. And chop those in half because they're a little bit too big. You know, you have to be real fine. Just yeah, rough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you want the color to come through. That's why you're putting that one in, right? Okay, so, right, corn flour, put it over the top. We got our butter here. Just a little bit of butter. If you don't have butter, you know, because remember, if you're out in the bush, nobody cares, right? You see how everything getting nice and shiny, right? You got to get that butter all over. And put the peppers in. Look at that. Right, so I'm just gonna mix underneath it. I think you gotta do another. We got any more pepper? Do another one. Because actually, I love this red. This red is saying. This red is definitely saying yes to me. Yes. Okay, right. Okay, look at that. You see how lovely and shiny that's looking now? I'm telling you, this is like proper Guyanese cowboy stew. Right, yeah, we need some more red in there. Yeah, that's perfect size we got there. Right, and we lean around you. Yeah, you put it in. Yeah. Yes, right. So with this, yeah. You get this? Done. Don't worry with that. Right. So just chop this up. Actually, I'll do it because it's quick. Right? Because we want the green coming through on this, and we're gonna put this on top.
This is chef skills.
No, but it's good, right? There we go. That's perfect. We want a nice rough cut there. And we got this looking like this. Oh my gosh. One secret, guys, if you want to garnish and make it edible, the stuff like carrots and stuff like that, you have to watch it, because certain things you really, even if you want the color, you have to cook them, like the peppers, right? Otherwise you got to cut these things, you got to grate it so thin. Oh no, leave it there. That's going on top, because onions you can eat fresh, right? Right, so now we got the color and the shape and everything like that. No, and it's nice and shiny, which is just amazing. Okay, let us just pour out now. Let's take out a little bit. Here we go. So you get that red. That's one. And you see what I mean is between the stew and the soup? Right, so all you have to do is eat that, and then when you finish, take your finger and lick out the plate. Right, and you see how that you got the thickness, but it's the yams, it's the sweet potato and everything that we put in it, all that goodness on there. And this is real professional quality. The way the flavor in this thing is going to blow you away. Right. So you want to do is take a little bit. Actually, I want you to do this because you should get used to finishing. You always have to finish a dish, and you're the one telling me about color and everything like that. And you're right. Look how much nicer that looks, right? right?
Let me take this one.
Yeah.
Looks like
Right, no, just take a pinch and you hold it high and you drop it. Right?
This is nice.
Yeah, you hold it high and you drop it. No, just hold it over and open up your fingers, right? And let it drop where it is. And that's the perfect design. Right? I'm done.
Put more?
Huh? Yeah, you might as well. Yeah. We could finish up that one, right? Excellent. And you see how lovely this thing just inviting you in. Perfect. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna get Miss Jessica down here to do her little spiel, and then we're gonna be tasting. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing show. We gonna make you sing and your taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River, the East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what the port is, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River.
Hey guys, so here you go. We've got it here. The Guyanese Cowboy stew. Doesn't that smell good?
Beautiful.
And I'm here with my friend Marlon, right? And he's gonna be here a bit more often because I'm getting lonely up here, right? Okay, Marlon, let's have a taste. This is your first time tasting anything like this, right? Wow. That really does have a lot of flavor. Oh my gosh.
It's like a color, these people flavors.
But you can taste the provision, you can taste the green seasoning, you can taste everything in it. It's so clear.
I think I'm gonna have to devour this being camera. I can't let people see how I eat.
It's nice. You see, and the sauce is smooth. There's nothing there interrupting your pleasure, right? You know, it's wonderful. Good cutting
And the
up.
corn is still fresh.
And the corn is still fresh. We just chop it up right there in front of them, so it's not all mushy. Everything's got its own crunch, flavor. That's what makes it dynamic, right?
Beautiful.
Okay, Miss Jessica, I think you got like a few things you just say. Oh no,
I've got a bowl.
She's got a bowl already. Everybody got a bowl. Everybody got a bowl. Oh gosh.
This is like singing "Home, Home on the Range" with a deer in the room. This is real cowboy food. Cowboys, from the Rupanuni, sit down and eat this. This is delicious.
I'm enjoying this.
It's so kind of got this lovely richness but lightness of flavor. Don't taste heavy. You see?
The fact that it's hot.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
You know there's some food that you have to get some pepper or something.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Really
Because
good.
there's some food, even like this, when I eat it, I had to put some mayonnaise, some ketchup and pepper.
Right. It's because you're
There's
going
like
after
different
flavor. All right. That's our timer, by the way. That's not school. Okay, you got stuff to talk about the GTA.
So, Guyana Tourism Authority have come out with this Discover Guyana passport. You can see there. Really great idea. Inside, you've got all the tour operators that are participating. They've got special offers going on, and if you book one tour or two tours and stamp it, you get entered into a draw, free of charge. And there are 20 prizes, up to $100,000 worth of free tours up for grabs. So all you have to do is book a tour. You can book the 7 Curry tour, you can book the Taste of Freedom, you can do 1 Cent Magenta, you can book any one of these tours that are all through this book. Get it stamped, get 2 stamps, and then pass it back to your tour operator who put it in for the
Put it in for the
Ends
job.
on December the 15th. It's live now. Started on December the 1st, and I think it's a really great initiative to see more of our beloved country, to see more of Guyana.
Also, all the tours in there are really heavily discounted, so it's
Yeah.
the cheapest you're ever gonna get these tours for, right?
Some
So
go for as little as 2,000. So I suggest explore Guyana, discover Guyana, and participate in the Discover Guyana passport. Any questions? Ring us at 695-9065.
So, thank you to TBN. Thank you for you guys tuning in. Thank you for the new people, the diaspora, the whole kind of audience. Everything is growing. We're loving it. Thank you to Marlon for coming in and helping to cook and tasting the food. And he's going, yeah, that's good, right?
Tour.
Right. He's on tour, right? right? And there's only one thing left to say to you guys. See you next time on the Singing Chef Adventure. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the Singing Chef. We gon' make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win me what I bought to the hinterlands from the Quarantine River.
This song is about just riding up and down the Pomeranian River with those lovely river taxis. Sitting in the water, with just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry out my skin till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and tea, and a cake with your wedding ring. Need you to wash my clothes, I can wash it myself. Don't need you to clean me food, I can cook up for all of we, yes. Don't need you to clean the house, I know we make bed and ting. All I need from you, girl, is to take me in, cause I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry out my skin till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Don't care if I win or lose, there's nothing I could do. Even if it takes forever, baby, I go wait for you. In all these precious times, I got plenty time to line. I'll be waiting by the river, baby, just roll me a line. Cause I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry out my skin till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Whoa, whoa. Don't care if I win or lose, there's nothing I could do. Even if it takes forever, baby, I'll wait for you. In all these precious times, I got plenty time to line. I'll be waiting by the river, baby, just roll me a line. Cause I'm sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry out my skin till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. I'm just sitting in the water with just a bait for your daughter. Make her dry out my skin till I'm nice and sweet smelling. I could stay by the river, even if it takes me forever. With my nice sweet soap and ting, and a cake with your wedding ring. Hi to Region 2.
So welcome to the world of the Singing Chef. Let me make you sing and you taste buds.